Good evening, groovy citizens, and happy, fantastic Friday to each and every one of you. Y'all, I know I look like I'm glistening, and I am. I came out the house. I had to bring some stuff to the car because I don't know if I didn't tell you because I didn't do a video yesterday. So yesterday, Dad was able to go home, so I'm so thankful for that. And he's staying at my sister's house, and he's coming along a lot better. So thank you so much for your prayers. And I just truly appreciate them. So he's coming along a lot better. So I had to bring some stuff out of my house to take to my sister's. As you can see, that walker right there, he's going to need that to lean on until, you know, his back, that the sciatic pain is still there. It's just not as intense as it was. So he's going, thank you, he's going to need that to hold on to. And I have his cushion, or I have a cushion, I should say, you put in a chair, and it makes it just comfortable to sit there, because I don't know if you've ever experienced sciatic pain, but sometimes that pain can travel down into the glute area and sometimes even down into the legs in really severe cases. So I do have that for him. And yeah, so like I said, God is good, y'all. God is so good. And if I just had a minute, because I really don't. I need to get this video done. I have someplace I need to be at 5 o'clock, and then I'm going to relieve my sister so that she can go and run some errands, and then I can come on back home because I have some things that I need to do before I go to bed. But if I had the time, you guys, to tell you just how good God has been to my family, to myself, I wouldn't have enough time in the rest of this day to share that with you, okay? So just know that we serve a good God. Whether you want to admit it or not, we serve a good God. Now, it is 82 degrees, and like I said, I'm glistening because it's kind of muggy outside. And all I did was put the stuff in the car, got my mail out the mailbox, took it in the house, and now I'm trying to cool off and get this video done so I can get on with my errands for the evening. Now, in the beginning, I'm going to say this now, but I'm going to say it at the end of the video as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have not already subscribed, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and you give this video a thumbs up, because it helps the algorithm and it allows my videos to go out and be seen by more people. So I truly appreciate those of you that have done that. And if you are a repeat visitor and you have yet to hit that subscribe button, honey, what you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, okay? Don't forget to tap the bell so you don't miss anything, because honey, when I tell you I have so much coming up for the fall season in terms of more cooking videos. Y'all pray for me. More cooking videos, more motivational content. I'm just, y'all, it's a lot, but it'll unravel as we go along. So let's jump into today's topic. And today's topic is finding your purpose in life. And I think I talked about this before on my podcast, but I wanted to make sure I did it again just because it's been on my mind. And specifically because I was having a conversation with someone not too long ago, and they said, well, Michelle, how do you know what your purpose in life is? And I had to catch myself because I kind of looked at this individual like, well, what do you mean? At the age that we are, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm sweating and my face is itching. At the age that we are now, you should know what your purpose in life is. But to be honest with you, a lot of people truly don't. So having a meaningful long-term goal or goals is good for your well-being. Many people have a deep sense of purpose. Some have a desire to fight social justice, racism, work with young people, volunteer at the hospital, and the list can go on and on. The thing they have in common is they blend their passions, talents, their loves, and care for the world in such a way that it gives their lives so much more meaning. And I don't know about you all, but I love the fact that I get to walk in my purpose every day. I believe my purpose is, and y'all forgive me if you can hear my fan blowing because I had to cut the AC on. But I love that I get to walk in my purpose every single day. One of the things, and I think I may have shared this with you all before, but one of the things that I do every morning without fail, when I get up and I have my prayer meditation time, I always say, Lord, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be holy and acceptable unto you. And that is to say that I want to make sure that what I'm saying to people is both pleasing to God, but also gives them hope. I cannot begin to tell you how many people have come to me in person, via text, via email, just inbox, you name it, and said, Michelle, I watched one of your videos and I love when you talked about whatever it was I said. It gave me hope to realize that I can go on, that I can be something better, that I can do more, or whatever that I can is for that individual. And it's a great feeling knowing that every single day I get to make a difference in the lives of God's people. That is such a blessing for me, that I am walking in my purpose, and my purpose is motivating and encouraging people to keep fighting, to keep pushing, not to give up. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a wonderful thing. So having a purpose in life has so many benefits, such as better health, longevity, and in some cases economic success, because there are a lot of people, as you know, who are living their purpose and they have made a lot of money off of doing it, and that's great. But the thing is to live in your purpose and be a blessing to other people. So it's a great feeling knowing that you get to use your skills to help others in such a way that it matters to you. What I'm doing when I get to do my motivational moments, when I get to do my podcast, when I get to do these videos on YouTube, is I am doing what matters to me. And what matters to me is making sure that I'm making a difference in somebody else's life, that I am making a difference in such a way that somebody says, you know what? Things may not be going well, but I'm not going to take my life. Things may not be going well, but I'm going to keep fighting. Things may not be going well, but I'm going to keep doing what I need to do to get to the next level. And the list can go on and on and on. So what was I saying? What I do, it helps others and it matters to me. So based on the research of Kendall Bronk, I think that's how you say her last name, here's some ways that you can find your purpose. I have 7 things I'm going to share with you, and then I'm going to bid you good day. So number 1, identify the thing that you care about. Ask yourself these 3 things. Number 1, what are you good at? Ask yourself that. Number 2, what have you done that has given you a skill that can be used for a good cause? Now, I don't know any of these things because I don't know you all that well. Some of you I don't know at all, but you know you better than anybody else. And number 3, what do you care about in your community? Is there a cause in your community that you care about, that you want to be a part of, and that you want to work in? Again, only you know that. By reflecting on these questions, you'll be able to come up with ideas for using your skills and interests over a lifetime to help the world. Number 2, reflect on what matters most. Understanding what you value the most can help you narrow down your purpose in life. Once you get clear on your values, you may want to ask yourself, what do these values say about you as a person? Why the hell is my neighbor coming over here to interrupt my video? Hold on. Yes? Hi.
Please, I want to beg a favor from you. I have a party. My son has a birthday party. Can I use the space to park in the evening?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, hon. All right. Y'all forgive me. This is what happens when you do your video outside, because people come up, they see you, and they want to chit chat. That was my neighbor across the street. Her son is having a birthday party, and in front of my house, I have a sign that says no parking without a permit. So that means the county came out to put those poles up, and I do have a permit. So if you don't have that permit, and I know you don't because you don't live in this house, then you should not be parking there, because I will call the police and you will be ticketed, given a $200 ticket and towed. So that's why she came over here. She probably was gonna knock on my door, but because she saw me sitting outside, she wanted to know if her guests could park there just for a little while. And I'm gonna be nice and allow that. I'm sorry, let me get back to what I was doing. So I talked about Oh, I was talking about number 2, reflect on what matters most. So understanding what you value the most can help you narrow down your purpose in life. So once you get clear on your values, you may want to ask yourself, what do these values say about you as a person? And that's something that everybody needs to look at every now and then. What do your values say about you as a person? Because what you value, believe it or not, tells a huge story. And people may not even know you personally, but the things that you value, like I said, says a lot about you. How do these values influence your daily life? How might they relate to what you want to do with the rest of your life? These are questions, and they're going to be in the description box, but these are all questions that you need to ask yourself. Number 3, recognize your strengths and talents. So if you are unsure of what your strengths and talents are, you may want to ask people that are closest to you the following questions. Number 1, what do you think I'm good at? Because again, sometimes people don't always know what their strengths and talents are. So ask yourself, or get people that are closest to you that know you almost as much as you know you. Ask them, what do you think I'm good at? What do you think I really enjoy? How do you think I'll leave my mark on the world? The whole point of doing this is because y'all, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. The young lady that asked me if her guests can park in front of my house, she's got all of her stuff for her kids' birthday party, but she's got a case of Seagram's and Genesis beer, as well as some, those little pouch fruit drinks for kids and sodas. Anyway, I digress. The whole point of doing this is because the people that know you well may see something in you that you don't see in you. This is why when I'm working with my clients, I ask certain questions. We talk about certain things because sometimes I see things in them that they don't see in themselves. And it's kind of sad, yet it's not. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes when you are close to the subject or you're close to the situation or the person, you may not see what other people see. And so that's why I encourage people to reach out and ask folks those questions, because they know you sometimes almost better than you know yourself. Okay, I'm just trying to see who this lady is sitting in front of my house. Lord, so these people want me to act a fool. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're not going to stay there, are you? Oh, okay. Okay. Because I will drop you off. I digress again. Number 4, volunteer. Finding your purpose involves more than just self-reflection. It's also about trying new things to see if a new skill will make a meaningful difference in the world. So keep in mind, when you volunteer, you want to feel like you're accomplishing something. If you are volunteering and whatever it is that you're doing, it doesn't make you happy, it doesn't bring you joy, you don't look forward to doing it when you do it, do you know what I'm saying? Then that might not be the thing for you. So I love that point because, we do what we do because we have a love for it. But sometimes volunteering to do things can open up another window, another opportunity, and you go, wow, you know what? I didn't even know that I enjoyed doing that. So, open yourself up to other things. Number 5, imagine your best possible self. Imagine your life in, I'm going to say 5 to 10 years. And then ask yourself, I have 3 questions I want you to ask yourself. What are you doing? Now, again, this is going to require you to get someplace quiet. And then I want you to close your eyes, do some deep breathing to really clear your mind. And I want you to vision yourself 5 to 10 years from the time that you're watching this video. And I want you to ask yourself, what are you doing? As you're visioning your life, what do you see yourself doing? What is important to you? And number 3, what do you care about and why do you care about it? Y'all, this is important stuff. So this is your homework. This is going to be in the description box. Number 6, cultivate positive emotions such as gratitude. You see, gratitude is tied to well-being, caring about others, and finding meaning in life, which can help to focus on how we can contribute to the world. You see, when we reflect on what we are grateful for, here it is, it makes us want to play it forward. I love that. And help someone else. I don't know about you all, but I use time every day. I have a gratitude book. I showed it to you all before, but I have a gratitude book that I write in, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So when you get up in the morning, you write down 3 things that you're grateful for that morning. And then in the evening, I open it up again and I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for in that evening. And then, of course, on the right side of this is on the left side. And then it asks a couple of other questions. And then on the right side, you have a whole blank line sheet of paper where you can just write down. And I just write down everything in that day that I'm grateful for. That's where God and I can have a conversation, but I'm putting it on paper. Come on, somebody. But when you're grateful for what you have, it truly, and I'm speaking from experience, but it truly makes you want to play it forward and help somebody else. Number 7, look at the people you admire. Look at the people or the person that you admire the most. This will give you a moral uplift that will serve as the motivation you need to work for the greater good of others. So let me tell you what I'm not saying. I'm not saying look at that person that motivates you. Let's say it's Oprah. Okay, I'm just going to throw it out there because I still love me some Oprah, okay? But sometimes if you're not careful, when you look at the people that motivate you, you can become discouraged. Why do you say that, Michelle? Well, I say that because sometimes when we look at the people that motivate us and we look at all that they have, and you want to have what they have. I don't have Oprah's money yet. You notice how I put the word yet on it, because the Bible says that we are to call those things as if they were. Come on, somebody. But I don't have Oprah's money yet. Because if I did, Lord knows that I could do so much more for the greater good of God's people. However, I can still use my skills and my gifts and my talents to be a blessing to God's people. So I said that to say that as you look at the people that you admire the most, and it makes you want to go out and do some of the things that they're doing, not to be in competition, of course, but to be a blessing to other people. Don't allow what they have that you may not have to discourage you, okay? Don't allow that to discourage you, because this is not a competition. You're not out here trying to have what Oprah has or have what The Rock has or whoever it is that you admire. So just take what they do, the good that they do for the community, and use that to keep you encouraged as you go out and be a blessing to others. Y'all, I hope something that I shared with you today encourages you to go out there and find your purpose, especially if you don't know what that is. But here's the other thing. There are people that know what their purpose is. They're just not walking in it. They're not using their purpose to be a blessing to others. So if you know what your purpose is and you're not doing anything with it, I need you to start doing something with your purpose. Don't just know your purpose to let it sit there on the table and collect dust. That's not why God gave you that purpose, okay? So I just want to throw that out there as well. Now, having said that, I want to say thank you so much for giving me some of your time to speak life into you, to encourage you, to motivate you, and hopefully to encourage you to go out there and find your purpose. If you're new to my channel, I want to say welcome again. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Hopefully it blesses you as much as it was a blessing to me to be able to record it. Feel free to share it with someone that you think can benefit from it. And again, y'all, excuse me for having to digress along the way to talk to my neighbors and find out why folks are sitting in front of my house, okay? I do apologize for that, but I was not going to go back and delete it out. Why? Because this is a vlog and this is what you do. Sometimes things happen, but you keep going. And I was nice, was I not? I was nice. So if this is not your first rodeo, I want to say, hey, I want to say welcome back to my channel. It's such a pleasure to have you all here. Y'all know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. My neighbors are so special. I love them. What was I saying? I miss you all when I don't get a chance to see you. Go out there, no matter what you're doing, where you're going, just have fun. Have loads of fun, but be safe. Be safe no matter where you go. Even if you're sitting in your home, still be safe, okay? Because y'all know this is an interesting world in which we live. So always be safe. Keep your doors locked, your car doors, the doors on your home. Keep everything locked. Keep the windows locked. Keep your mind locked, okay? And having said that, y'all know the drill and you definitely know the spiel. I love you all to the moon and back. And there is nothing, y'all, I don't know why I'm smiling so much today, but there is nothing that you can ever do to change that, because I love you all. And I need you to understand that I don't say that because I don't have anything else better to do, because Lord knows I have other things that I can be doing. But I say that because I truly love each and every one of you. I love you all to the moon and back. And I wouldn't have it any other way. And nothing you say or do can ever change that. You know why? Because I see the good in you. I believe there's good in you. I need you to find it, for those of you that don't know what that is. But I believe it's there. And I know that the best is yet to come for you. The best is yet to come for me. The best is yet to come for us. So this is why we can't give up. We cannot give up. We've got to keep pushing forward, because there's so much life left in all of us. It doesn't matter what your age is, there's so much life left in you. And why not use that to not only make yourself happy, but also to be a blessing to other people? Somebody somewhere right now needs what it is that you have to offer. You have a gift that somebody somewhere right now can benefit from. But imagine if you don't do something with that gift and people missed out on the opportunity of being blessed by what you have to offer. What did Les Brown say? The story about the man laying on his deathbed and all the gifts and talents that he had that he didn't use. And now that he's dying, those things are standing around his bed and they're angry. They are so angry. They say, look, we were given to you and you did nothing with us. And so now we have to die with you. Don't let your gifts and talents die with you. Now, I love you all so very much, but I really have to go. Love you. Make sure you come back tomorrow for another motivational topic, and we'll talk again soon.